I'm Lindy, and we're going to talk about sharing negative news. Because the truth is, we have all had to give and receive negative news in our lives, and it's not fun being on either side of it. But there are some things that we can consider to maybe make it easier if possible. Very first point, consider whether you really need to share the news or not. Now, we can divide our information into professional versus personal. Professionally, it might be, hey, we don't want you to work here anymore. Kind of negative news. Although there have been times when people have been, yay, I am so thrilled, I don't want to work here anymore. So we've seen that. There are also times in our personal situation we have to share negative news. Hey, you're not measuring up, you're not pulling your weight, you're not communicating the way I need. It could be anything. But if your news is meant for someone else, stop and consider, do you really need to share this? And if this information does need to be known, are you the right person to share it? Because if you're not, don't. It can be hard to sit on it, but don't. Second, consider when you're going to do that. And there are a lot of whens here. One, when is their best time of day? I had a friend for years who her best time of day was in the morning. Good news, bad news, dissemination of information, it didn't matter. She was a morning girl, and I would seek her in the morning because that's when she was just most likely to be receptive. Do that when you can. Two, when you're ready to give negative news, just give it. Wait for the next time you're going to see them anyway. Don't make a big deal about, hey, I need to talk to you. We need to have a conversation. Stresses everybody. Don't do it. And it might be hard for you to wait until the next time you see them. That's okay. What you're saying is going to be harder for them than you anyway. Also consider whether it needs to be face-to-face information. If it's legal in nature, you're going to want a paper trail, so you're going to want email, at least text, certified mail maybe. Or maybe you don't want a paper trail. Maybe you really want just a phone conversation. In today's world, we do have the ability to have facial interaction during phone calls, so maybe that's okay. If you're going to record it, let it be known, just so that we know what's going on. As much as possible, justify what you're saying with maybe numbers or examples. For instance, if you're letting somebody go, roll out, hey, this is the number of times you were late to a meeting or late to work, or this is what our numbers look like the last 2 quarters, and this is why we can't afford you. Or you might have examples of, while this was said, this is how it was heard. Because we can make this a learning experience. Maybe they just don't even know. Know what you want on the other side of the meeting. If you are letting somebody go, and it might be from your personal life as well as your professional life, make it clear, hey, this was a tough conversation, but I wish you all the best as you're out of here by the end of the day. If that's what you want, is them to be gone and never see you again. Or maybe it's, hey, this was really rough to take, but I look forward to working together and meeting with you once a week so we can turn this around. Make it clear what your follow-up is going to be. Now, if you're on the other side of the bad news, if you're the recipient, take it with grace. Do your best to not get defensive. It will be hard. Kind of put yourself in the receive and accept mode and get up and walk away with a gentle thank you, knowing that you can go take notes, you can think about it, pray about it, talk to a friend, confide in somebody, ask for advice, seek counsel, whatever you need to do, and there will be opportunity to come back and say what you want to say, but it doesn't have to be said right now. So negative feedback, never fun to give, less fun to receive, but we can do it gently and graciously, and I hope you do. But for today, I hope you have a wonderful day and have only positive feedback in your life. I'm Lindy.